Back to the book. To the NCOs. Sergeant Jim Kingston and Corporal Doug Proctor immediately reported to me and explained forcefully and in great detail the poor state of the platoon as they knew it to be. So you've got these guys. These are the senior enlisted guys in the platoon, Jim Kingston and Doug Proctor, and you're going to hear a lot about them. And they're coming to him. Here's this new guy checking in, and they're coming to him, and they're telling him what a bad state the platoon is in. Back to the book. While they did so, I was conscious of being weighed up. Was I fit to be their platoon commander? They were responsible, anxious, and discriminating NCOs. That stands for non-commissioned officer. It's the senior enlisted guys. And my apprenticeship was to start immediately. They were startled by my attire. Previously warned by a young officer who'd fought in Tunisia that battle dress was most unsuitable for battle. I'd come prepared in sand-colored corduroy trousers and a stout pullover, not unlike that now worn throughout the Army. Among my prejudices was an acute dislike of steel helmets. They gave me headaches. On exercises in England, I had been obliged to wear one, but the surge of individualism, which now engulfed me, convinced me that this was an article of equipment best left out of battle. So he shows up and he's kind of dressed out of uniform. Doesn't want to wear his helmet. He's wearing corduroy pants. Back to the book. Battle schools in England had insisted that infantry officers should wear the same equipment and dress as their soldiers, the idea being that they could not then be so easily identified by enemy snipers. They also decreed that one should carry a rifle or a Sten gun. Clearly, this was ridiculous. How on earth could your own soldiers recognize you in the heat of battle if you went through such lengths to disguise? He had the same attitude as Lieutenant Lee in Korea that was wearing the orange vest. You remember that? Mm-hmm. So he could be identified in battle by his own men. Mm-hmm. That's what this guy's attitude is. Like, I'm not going to dress like everyone else. They need to know who that I'm out there. How they need to be able to see me. Mm. Back to the book. I dispensed with a rifle or Sten gun too because I'm hopelessly short-sighted, and I did not fancy trying to command a platoon while got up like a Christmas tree, meaning covered in a bunch of gear. As a concession to impending battle, I sported a .45 Colt automatic pistol with 2 spare magazines. The .38 Enfield revolver, then general issue throughout the Army, managed to combine total mechanical reliability with complete ineffectiveness. I once fired 6 shots from one at a target pinned to a plywood board, none of which even penetrated the board. Neither did I hit the target, which gave me little confidence in this weapon. The £9 I paid for the Colt proved a sound investment. So there's a lot of people that like to talk about what type of sidearm. Mm-hmm. There you've got a big proponent for the Colt 45, yep. the old classic. Again, important to remember that he's not even carrying a rifle because he knows his job is to lead. And I used to do it when we had SEAL leaders that would spend too much time on their gun. I would say, hey, you know what they used to carry in the Marine Corps and the Army? If you were a leader, you know what they'd carry? They'd carry a pistol. So give me your rifle. And we take it from them. Like, you need to be leading, not shooting.
Leif talks about that a lot, huh?
Yeah, it's very... Leif talks about his mentality, which was he wants to shoot. Yeah. He's from Texas. Yeah. He wants to shoot his gun. Yep. And he realized, hey, I'm not here to shoot my gun. Yeah. I'm here to, be at high port and be off my gun and leading. Yeah. That's my job. And these guys took it to the point where they're not even carrying a rifle.
Yeah.